try and do that.
Welcome to Drunk Girls Explaining Movies. I'm Laura.
I'm Molly. Wait, what's the movie called?
The Price...
The High Cost of Living.
Starring Zach Braff and
it doesn't matter who
a French
else.
woman. All you should know is Zach Braff.
It's like, do you want Zach Braff to be redeemed, or do you want to hate him?
I want him to be redeemed because I am a huge Scrubs fan, so I'm already in love with Zach Braff.
You can't go down from there. It's like love or watch something with Dr. Cox in it.
Yes! Okay, so the movie starts out and there's this back and forth between Zach Braff's character's life and this French woman's life.
And she's real pregnant.
He's a drug dealer.
And he's sampling some of his own goods.
He's like passing out his shirt.
It's like he's in his shirt. He's passing out his shirt.
Oh, okay, but his shirt was very unbuttoned in that one scene,
it was
so he couldn't
real
be passing it
unbuttoned.
out.
Some Zach Braff.
She's not just French, she's French Canadian.
Yeah.
There is a difference for those out there who are French.
The whole thing
they don't want to hear that.
is in Montreal.
Yes. Canada.
But also Canada.
So there's this whole sequence in the beginning of the movie where Zach Braff's living his life, giving out his drugs, drinking his drink, wearing his shirt all unbuttoned.
Trying not to be in Scrubs, but...
And I'm all like, right here in
But
Scrubs.
you're in Scrubs. I was waiting for the inner monologue every time he did anything.
That little thing where he does, where he goes,
Scruff to the right. That's my left.
The French woman is having what can only be assumed is a baby shower.
I almost said only can be assumed is a live baby.
She has a... Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! It's not alive!
So, she's having a baby shower wearing a bitchin' maternity top.
Free people shit! I wouldn't even know how to describe it other than free people anthropology shit. Just like, I'm expensive and pretty.
Embroidered and pretty.
Embroidered.
And expensive. Although I don't know what the
And
loony is to the
pregnant?
dollar. What?
I forgot that Canada isn't real. America! Fuck yeah!
So, her husband is what would happen if Gabrielle Gale had a baby with John Stamos and that was her husband. And he's a dick.
Canadian Full House.
Canadian,
Dick
French
style.
Canadian Full House dick style.
So you get it, right?
That's the movie. That's like the first 5 minutes.
That's the first scene-ish. I will be a giraffe. No, that's not the opening.
Anyway, the title sequence hasn't even come in at this point.
Yeah, the movie title came way late, so you don't even know if you're watching a movie. It could just be real life, except it's on your TV.
Well, if you have that extremely HD, which you do, it feels like they're in your house.
Unless it's Netflix and it stops loading for like 10 minutes at a time.
Okay, so the French woman is talking to her husband. He comes to the party late, and I guess her sister is throwing the baby shower. Her husband shows up late, and he's all complaining about how his work kept him late, and all of a sudden the TV pauses, and she's all like,
Eyelid
our flutter. She's missing.
And it was a super serious sentence too. It was like, it did not mean, I mean, it was in French, so.
Zach Braff is driving. He was dancing with some
Super
girl.
fun.
His shirt's buttoned down to his belly button.
And she was unbuttoning and being like,
She's
Zach Braff, do me.
This is
Do me.
Oh, I forgot to mention, she's having contractions.
Yes.
Or she thinks it's
The
contractions.
pregnant lady, not she as in
Not
Zach
the girl
Braff.
that he's dancing with. She feels like she's having contractions, so she calls what I assume is her sister, Julie. I was about to say John Stamos turns down the street. Zach Braff. Turns down the street.
He turns down the wrong way on a one-way.
You can't do that.
You can't do that, Zach Braff. Don't you know?
Come on,
Didn't
Zach
you get
Braff.
your Canadian license? Do they have licenses for driving?
Yeah.
I just assume they don't have like laws for anything.
She's in the street waiting for the cab that she called because she thought she had contractions for
And
later.
it was dark outside, so she walked into the street to see if the cab was coming.
Well, he was in a club, so I assume that it was late too.
Yeah.
Or he's like
Dark and late often happen at the same time. Was the
I'm gonna be okay.
We're good.
We're good. So Zach Braff turning down the street.
And he hit her.
He hit her. She's a pregnant woman. He hit her. So all of a sudden, here's the title, okay? The cost of life is shit!
It's expensive to buy a life.
It's an independent film. Do you really expect me to remember the title? Now she's in the hospital. We don't know what's going on. Is the baby alive? Is the baby dead? Is she okay?
Where's Dr. Reed? And is she on her period?
And she's like blowing her bangs on her face like...
So she wakes up. She's like, is the baby okay?
And her husband's like, I am French Canadian, you understand? I cannot answer that question. I can't tell you. But the doctor doesn't even tell her either.
Yeah, the doctor's like, we'll just wait.
Just rest,
She's
go
in
home.
shock. And we're both like, the baby's dead! The baby's dead!
You have a dead fetus in your uterus. Should you really be going home?
And should someone tell you before you go home? Yes. Yeah, you should not eat and then swim directly after. You shouldn't have a dead fetus inside you and then swim ever. You should just go to the doctor and get that thing out. She never even gets sick from it, though.
I know, it bothers me. On the sidelines, Zach Braff now is having this conflict, this internal conflict, where he's reading the newspapers trying to find out, is she dead?
He's just reading the obituaries and the birth announcements.
Which, by the way, in real life would not be the same fucking block.
Yeah!
It's like death and
birth. It's literally like obituary/birth announcements. Canada, is that how you do it?
Tell us, Canada. We want to know.
We are concerned.
Then Zach Braff gets this genius. Okay, so wait, hold on. He's a piece of shit.
He's a novice level drug dealer. I was gonna say like on the scale of like Pokemon dealer. Like he's just at the like. But I don't even know the terminology.
He hasn't even caught them all.
He only has one.
He apparently lives upstairs from an Asian restaurant. This Asian kid.
Who's like the son of the Asian woman who runs the Asian restaurant below.
Where Zach Braff lives above.
His living space.
So, Zach Braff, Asian restaurant,
Asian child. Edit this out, future Molly.
Don't worry, we have editors. Okay, so Zach Braff asks the kid, can you go to hospitals, pretend to deliver flowers, see if the girl's okay? Don't mention me. Don't mention the fact that you're looking for a specific person. Just go to hospital.
So Zach Braff finds her.
They meet in a bar because she's really upset about the fact that she has a dead baby in her stomach now.
So she's getting real drunk and everybody in the bar is like looking at her because like she looks pregnant. Like boom, pregnant. But they don't know she was dead pregnant. The lady comes up and is like, I think I know that you shouldn't be doing this.
You look like you need my help because I'm a long-nosed bitch whore.
So then Zach Braff, who's been like creeping on her, like bing, bing, bing.
Watching her, following her down the streets to see where she goes.
He approaches her while they're fighting and he's like, get your hands off of her. To the bitch face's husband who has his hands on dead pregnant lady.
And he's like, she doesn't need your help.
Don't touch her. He says, go back to your rosé. Like a Zach Braff bitch.
She still has a dead baby in her belly, is essentially what we're saying.
She hasn't dead aborted it.
Sorry,
and we're both like the whole time, we're like, that's gotta be bad!
She's gonna go septic, her body's gonna reject it, it's gonna
if you have something dead in you,
your body's gonna go, no, that don't belong.
It's not good for you.
Don't do that.
Don't do it. Don't do it. So...
She's now practically living with Zach Braff. She tried to get it aborted. She couldn't do it. She couldn't get the surgery. So she goes back to his place. Now I'm thinking that's weird.
And we're like the whole time like, are they gonna bone?
That is the most terrifying idea to us. I'm boning you. You have a dead baby in you. I'm boning you because I killed that baby?
Exactly. Like, he killed that baby. You gonna have sex with him while there's the dead baby inside you.
We are terrified the entire movie that this concept is going to happen.
Like, it doesn't even matter that we're drunk. It matters that that's happening. It did help. Okay. Fast forward to the end because we're gonna plane.
They've been living. They've been living together for a while. She still doesn't know. He's having complicated feelings with now. He's feeling emotions for her because they've been spending time together.
She doesn't know that he's the one that hit her and killed her baby.
She thinks it's the Asian kid.
Yes. The Asian kid comes to Zach Braff's apartment.
And the girl's all there doing dishes.
The prego girl's there.
She's got a dead fetus in her. Why is she doing dishes?
If you have a dead fetus inside of you, why are you doing anything?
You don't do dishes.
Go to the hospital.
Especially some guy that you don't know. You don't do dishes.
Or live with him.
Whatever, she ain't
Or
liberal.
hopscotch. Or regular
Well,
scotch.
hopscotch maybe.
Hopscotch is probably okay.
It's okay if there's scotch involved.
So the Asian kid walks in and he's like, sup, bitch? And they finally reveal to each other the truth.
Dun dun
Dun dun! Fast forward to Zach Braff walking into the Asian restaurant, and he walks in, and
they're
it's
sitting at a table together.
Asian teenager and dead preggo. So, the ending, she aborts the dead fetus, and just as she's aborting dead fetus, Zach Braff, who had earlier called the police.
Because my name is
Zach
Henry Owen, and I am involved with Natalie blah blah blah's accident.